Co? Mają otwarte? Nie wiesz.
Family, community, theater. Under the stars for 50 years. There's a kind of magic that happens when we sit together in a theater. As the stage lights rise, we fly with Snoopy and the Red Baron, pine for love, smile smugly as villains get their just desserts, long for happily ever after, and battle our own inner demons and dragons. It's a mystical, addictive power that holds us entranced and has us returning again and again. Theater allows us to share stories, imagine other experiences, learn from one another, to laugh, and to cry together. Theater is a community experience. For 50 years, Maplewood Barn Community Theatre has been providing high-quality, live community theater under the stars to mid-Missouri audiences in an informal, family-friendly outdoor setting in historic Nifong Park. On a hot mid-Missouri summer's night in 1973, the first performance of the Maplewood Barn Community Theatre began, a 45-minute commedia dell'arte improvisational comedy called Trial by Haunted House. At the time, hay bales separated the actors from the audience and lights had yet to be mounted, so every show ended before dark. Stalls inside the barn that once housed animals now housed actors as they prepared for opening night. The large double hayloft doors opened to reveal the lover's balcony, a room for plaiting dastardly dews in secret, or for heaven's clouds. From 1973 to 2010, the barn changed only slightly. The hay bales were replaced by actual stage. The dirt floors inside the barn were replaced by poured concrete. Sweltering heat and bugs made for a challenging environment. It took a special breed of actor and volunteer to brave those conditions simply for the love of the barn and their craft. Those that participated in Maplewood Barn Community Theatre became known affectionately as Barnies. At 8 p.m. on April 5th in 2010, tragedy struck. Maplewood Barn burned to the ground. Flames, some reaching 40 to 50 feet high, illuminated the night sky and were visible throughout much of the city. According to the Columbia Tribune, the fire was one of the largest Columbia had seen in years. The theater community rallied and a drive to rebuild the barn ensued. But, as they say, the show must go on, and the 2010 Phoenix season was born from the ashes of the 19th century barn. Using a fleet of donated trailers for dressing rooms, box office, and storage, the Maplewood Barn Community Theatre produced a full season of shows that included Arsenic and Old Lace, Revenge of the Space Pandas, Othello, and Camelot. This year, we celebrate 50 years of theater under the stars. Each of the shows we've chosen for the barn this year are classics, shows that have been produced at least twice in our history. The first show of our season is Neil Simon's The Odd Couple. We follow this classic comedy with Arthur Miller's The Crucible. Our mid-season production is a real showstopper with Rodgers and Hammerstein's fantasy musical Cinderella. And, not to be outdone, we close our season with a Shakespearean classic comedy, Twelfth Night. 50 years of family, community, and theater. Community means so much to those of us at Maplewood Barn. For 50 years, we have endeavored to create a sense of family among our volunteers, actors, directors, crew, administrators, sponsors, and our audiences. It takes all of us to make the barn thrive, all the Barnies. Like any family, we Barnies have had our ups and downs, but we always come back to the barn. So pack a picnic, grab your favorite lawn chair or blanket, and join us as we celebrate 50 years of theater under the stars.